Are Trump's new tariffs actually going to kill your rehab or construction deals? Short answer, they are real. But if you understand the numbers and adjust your budgets, you can still have good deals and protect your profits. This is Robert with Open Lane Funding. I'm an investment broker, and my team works every day with fix and flip, burr, and ground up builders. In the last few months, I've been updating how we analyze uh, deals around tariffs because of the increased cost of construction materials. And I want my investors and builders to be in front of this and not be surprised by it in the middle or end of their projects. So let's talk about these tariffs and how they're actually flowing through your job cost. First, building materials overall have jumped about 40% since December 2020. And a big slice of that is tied to these tariff policies on key imports like lumber, steel, aluminum, and other finished products. Uh, the National Association of Home Builders have a survey that shows that builders were already seeing around $11,000 added to the cost per home from the tariff actions of 2025. And the pressure, it hasn't let up yet. On the commercial side, Cushman and Wakefield estimates that the current tariffs are pushing a construction cost up roughly around 6% higher than a 2024 baseline, with a estimated total cost being up around 3% from rolls that, and all of that rolls straight through your deal's projected returns. Here is where it gets real for your budget line items. Recent data shows that copper and copper products are up 25% year over year. Steel mill products are up 21%, and then there's Canadian lumber. That's now facing a tariff load of roughly 45% when you add countervailing, anti dumping, and Section 232 together. Finished goods are feeling it too. Kitchen cabinets and vanities are facing tariffs of roughly about 25% through at least as January 1st of 27. And steel and aluminum products are broadly under a 50% Section 232 tariff as well. If you're looking to do heavy kitchens, lots of metal, or anything with a long supply chain, you cannot use the same budget as last year. And this is not just materials. This is also the labor side because it's getting hit as well. A recent report from the Joint Economic Committee in Congress estimates that there are roughly 60,000 fewer construction jobs than in December of 2024. That means fewer crews and more uncertainty, uh, which gives you longer timelines, more change orders, and more pressure on your interest carry if you're getting loans to carry these projects. So, what does it actually mean if you're a rehab or a builder today? Number one, if you're underwriting with pre-tariffs material assumptions, you're probably under budget, all right? And on your rehab or your build cost. In our shop, we're telling investors to bake in at least 6 to 10% material contingency. Number two, your margin for error is smaller. A 3% more in total project cost can wipe out a big chunk of your projected profit if you were only penciling in at about 12 to 15% margin to begin with. You can't just wing it and hope that your GC eats the overage because most of the time they're not going to. Here is how I recommend you adjust your underwriting right now. Update your cost assumptions line by line. Framing packages, metals, cabinets, vanities, and anything import heavy should have a built-in contingency. Add a 6 to 10% material contingencies on the rehab and construction budgets and stress test your deal at higher numbers. Stretch your timeline slightly to account for tighter labor conditions for potential delays, right? And then make sure that your financing structure still works at that structure. If the deal only works in a perfect world scenario where everything goes right, because we all know it will not in this industry, it's probably not a deal that you want to chase. If you're a builder or investor and you have, and if you want a second set of eyes, on how tariffs are impacting your specific projects, I'm happy to help. Shoot me your scope of work, the address, and the ARV, and I'll walk you through where how we are stress testing deals for our clients and what lenders are comfortable with right now. I'm Robert with Open Lane Funding. Please follow me for more real, numbers driven updates on investment lending, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everyone.